Hey, everybody. Welcome to Dash Mystery Tournament 2024. Got a week 2 matchup for you. A Leslie Pro 04, also known as Jared, against Idol. This should be a fun one. If you want to give our runners a follow, Leslie Pro does a variety of things on his stream. SMB3 randomizer, Metroid randomizer, Link to the Past stuff. I think some Zelda 1 as well. And Idol is a name I recognize from last year and a couple of years prior. Just a really solid Metroid randomizer runner, good player. I enjoy watching Idol. So this should be a big fun race here. Welcome to everyone in chat, and we are off. All right, so we know right off the bat we do not have full countdown. This is going to be major, minor, or chozo for the item split. And we know we don't have vanilla charge beam. We have starter or starter plus. And we're going to have to wait a little bit to get any more info. And while we go down the climb, something I normally do at the end of races, I want to do at the beginning this time, just to mix it up a bit, and say thank you to our Dash devs for all the hard work in putting this together. Thank you to our organizers. We have several of them. The names I can remember off the top of my head are Tracy M, MM2 NES cartridge, Kip, Mass Hysteria. Yeah, without them, we don't have this. And also a big thank you to the folks at SpeedGaming for allowing us to restream our tournament. And at Morph Ball Pedestal, we have an energy tank. So it's looking major minory, but it still could be Chozo, I believe, because E-tanks could be in separate places. So Morph Ball will be in the ceiling over here. Oh, and Kupo is the 5th organizer of this tournament. Kupo, Mass Hysteria, and Kip are also 3 of the Dash devs, so they're pulling double duty. Big work. The other Dash devs are Derp, Cassidy, and Papa Schmo. Papa Schmo's running in this tournament, as well as Kupo, Kip, and Mass. So lots of good players, lots of good fun. And we know now it is major minor. Big thank you to Smellin. I always love having smart people in chat with me, hooking me up with the knowledge, making me sound better than I am. So for sure, major minor. And we have power bombs. Idol has the ability to check over here on meme route, left the morph ball pedestal, see if we have area randomization, which is a 2/3 chance that happens. So we're gonna see here. Thankfully, we have that E-tank, so we can tank a hit from these giant hoppers. They do 80 damage with no suits. And we do have area, so let's see what we got here. Ooh, Red Bryn. That's a nice portal to find right away, because that's kind of like our highway in these seeds. There's a lot of portals to check in Red Bryn, so here's one of them, which would lead the Upper Northern normally. And it brings us to the east side of Criteria. And we have a power bomb, so we can check this portal. No supers, so we couldn't check it from the other direction if we went back up the climb. So this is actually kind of nice. Idol going for the CWJ. It looks like a good setup. Let's see. Come on, nail it. Yes, first try. Beautiful job, Idol. And there's Upper Norfair. So we have Business Center. And as others in the community like to say, see Business Center, check Business Center. And I have to concur. So Idol, yeah, CWJ, that is, I believe, a 1-frame jump window followed by a 2-frame jump window. That's a very difficult trick, especially to get off first try. Big props to Idol there. And Leslie Pro, aka Jared, Also finding the Red Brent Star portal, which is good news. And Idle is finding supers. We're going to see what our major is, though. Another E. That's good news this early on. Need at least 3 of them before the game's end. Always good to have a little extra health. And there's our super. So I don't know how comfortable Leslie is with the CWJ, but if he wants to try that out, we'll find supers over at High Jump, or Business Center High Jump area, not the High Jump item specifically. And yeah, welcome to all of you in chat. Always love having you here. It's fun to talk to you. Also provides kind of like fun little Easter eggs when this goes up on YouTube in 5-6 months, and maybe you remember a joke that we shared, because there's no Twitch chat on YouTube, but you'll be like, oh, I remember that race, that was funny, or this happened. It's always kind of cool to go back and see later on. Okay, so Leslie deciding not to spend too much time on the CWJ, and definitely can't blame him there. That is a tough one that could sink a lot of time if you don't get it right. But now we're going to see another major on Idle's side over at Ice, and it is a charge upgrade. Now we're going to see if it's Starter Plus or Starter. And it is Starter Plus, so there's going to be one more charge upgrade somewhere along the way here to bring our beam damage up even higher. In Starter Plus, there's 2 upgrades, and in Starter, there's 1. So if it was just Starter, we would have seen that number on Idle's screen go up to 60. But still way better than just 20, because just 20 is a 900 shot Ridley and a 900 shot Mother Brain if you don't have ammo. And ain't nobody got time for that. And an MST tank for Jared over there. Beautiful silver shininess at BT, which I honestly don't mind seeing early in the game, because you never know if you have to go through Norfair without Varia. Another cool thing about randomization here, I'm sorry MST, I really respect you. I like joking with you about the tanks, because I know how you feel about them. Another cool thing though in Dash Mystery is we're not sure if the gravity suit is kind of overpowered and helps with heat damage reduction, or if it's a randomizer gravity that really only is helpful for your underwater adventures. I think there's about a 25% chance that you get overpowered gravity, and that helps you out a ton. 75% chance that it's a randomizer / dash gravity, where it helps with movement. Alright, so Idle checking that Spazer location that Jared couldn't get to earlier because of supers. Luckily, it wasn't a giant item that shifted the balance. It was an E-tank, so helpful. We need 3 of them. Good pickup for Idle, but not something that Leslie Pro's gonna have to worry about not getting. Alright, backside of wreck ship. No real helpful items to get across there right now. We only have Morph Ball and Charge, so don't want to go that way yet. Got plenty of other portals to look at. And we're going to get a gauntlet check on Leslie's side here. Enough power bombs to get this done, and enough energy to have a small mistake or 2. But that acid really eats your health quick, especially just with the starter power suit. I think if you stand in there for a second, it does like 90 damage. But Leslie getting through the first half, no problem. Very nice job. And an E-tank. A welcome find in Gauntlet. Idle's going for a very, very specific strat here. Ooh, almost nails it first try. This could get dangerous. Oh no, Idle. There's no save. Oh no, you hate to see it. I don't remember a save. Hopefully I'm wrong. Okay, there was. Thank goodness. I would not want to see Idle lose almost 10 minutes. I'm very glad the save was there, and I missed it. Yeah, thank you, Quick Draw. I missed it, but I appreciate you keeping me honest up here. Vileplume Highway. Not catching any Pokemon in here, just going through. And Pro grabbing the grapple. What does this portal at Red Brand have for us? Oh, it brings us back home. Okay. So Idle might check the backside of Gauntlet to see if it's worth rummaging through or just the grapple up here. Both runners pretty much in the same area. Leslie refilling health and ammo. And we get Croc's entrance. Good to know about. Idle had a close save, so we'll see if... Nope. No early hell runs yet. Still have a couple portals that we can feasibly check and see what we want to do with. I believe we can head up the elevator here where both runners are and at least check one. I don't remember if Idle checked that yet or not. Beta Power Bomb check. It's just going to be a minor, but a good minor. Only one super pack before that. I'm not sure if Idle checked the elevator or not. Idle will be going for another try at early X-ray. Has enough health to do it, but not really enough. Oh wait, we got grappled, duh. Didn't have anything helpful the last time Idle tried, but now with grapple this will be easy peasy. See, Leslie checking the elevator, and it's West Meridia, so I do not think that Idle went up there yet. Idle finding double jump, a nice movement move. That is a dash recall move made by the dash devs. Or a dash item, not just a move. Double jump is not in every seed. It's one of the 3 items that the dash folks added to the game. Only 2 of those items will ever be in a dash mystery seed for this tournament, and double jump is one. Heat shield is the other. There's a 50% chance to find double jump in one of these seeds. There's a 25% chance to find heat shield, which acts as a various suit, but only for upper Norfair. Lower Norfair, you're on your own. I think you get some damage reduction out of it, but it doesn't protect you fully. Idle heading back up. So I believe we'll get an elevator check now up here. And big shout outs to our tracker, Iker, for tracking this race, getting it restreamed for our runners, and also dropping the knowledge that it's 50% damage reduction in lower Norfair. But still not safe with just a couple tanks and a heat shield, which we don't even have, by the way. We don't even have a heat shield, don't know if it's in the seed. but much appreciated on the info. So I think, yes, and smelling read my mind where I was going. I think the last thing that we can check now is Bubble Mountain coming out of Croc's door, that portal, heading over Bubble Mountain, and with double jump, we can make some major checks over there. So Leslie is going through the X-ray check, gonna find double jump. That'll be nice. It's our best and pretty much only movement item at this time. And it will be very helpful. That's a good question. I believe double jump does give you the ability to check the back of wrecked ship. We have some good runners in chat here that will let us know. Webb says it's not in logic with that, but you might be able to do it. Don't take me at 100% on that. But take Webb at 100% on that it's not in logic. Leslie's tight on health here, is going to have to be careful. Idle got to the refill just in time. So that will help. Looks like we're coming up on the backside of Bubble Mountain. We might check a portal real quick. Yep, we're going to check Ellen Lava Dive portal, see what that goes to. And it gives us Main Street. So we can take a save here and check Crab Hole. Or just check Crab Hole. So we haven't seen Green Bryn yet. And we'll see what this does for us. Oh, it's Torian. So Idle's going to have to reset. Can't get out of Crab Hole that way. I don't know how far back we're going to have to go for Idle. I forgot where the save was. Hopefully it was Norfair above Croc. Just to be safe. Croc's entrance. Cool. So we're going to head back, get a refill, then probably go to Bubble Mountain, because I think we're out of options now at this point. Something for progression needs to be up there. And we're positive at this point. We were positive earlier. This is major minor, so there's going to be 3 majors we can check at Bubble Mountain. Especially with double jump. We got the speed major, wave beam, and Norfair reserve. So let's see what the seed does for us. Extra pack of supers down there, which will be nice. We're 1 power bomb pack away from being able to crystal flash with those supers that Idle just saw. So definitely want to pick those up. Definitely want more than just 5 supers. Minimum you want is 10. But in a randomizer like this, honestly, going for 30, if you see 30, is a good number. Oh, Leslie, yeah, finding that other super pack that Idle found. I think Leslie is 1 super pack ahead because of Gauntlet check. And here's the double jump coming in handy. King Cat cannot stop us. Idle with the good save, going to check wave. And maybe the portal here. Yeah, okay, so a portal check first. And then maybe a reset and a wave check. Because if this is green Bran over here, this is very helpful. That's a lot nicer. And it is. So that's big. That's big for Idle. So now we have 2 places our progression can be, and we have another 2 portals we can check over here. So progression does not have to be in Bubble Mountain anymore. It probably never did, with this portal being what it is. But we did have to find this portal. So Idle is doing a good job with the routing here. Leslie deciding don't want to check the portals up there, or it was a misclick on the D-pad. Okay, front of wreck ship. That's doable to check a boss, but there's so much more we can check here before we commit to that. And there's some items that we can't get because of speed over there. So I like Idle just saving that info, coming back later. Let's see what our charge location has. There we go. Got speed booster. So now wreck ship seems a little nicer to check out. But still plenty to do here in Green Bryn. No need to run over there right away. Looks like Idle's going to choose to head over here, check... Oh, nice. Nice speed mock ball there. Gonna check the 1 major down here at Eticoons. And then we have a portal and another major we can check up top. And there's the energy, so no more worries about that for Idle. Idle can now check Waterway. Maybe he wasn't happy with how much health he had the last time. Put the Shine Spark there. But we're gonna get a portal check over here, and Leslie finding the charge upgrade now that Idle got just a little bit ago. And there's Varia, so that's huge. And if you had a guess in for Varia, there's your points. That Varia right now is going to give Idle a comfortable lead, as Leslie Pro has not seen Double Chamber to get over here to Green Bryn. Another super pack, love to see it. Mo ammo, mo better. Yeah, so Idle has options. Portal, top of elevator, check it, get some info, which it looks like that's going to be the first thing because we're right here. Can go to wreck ship. Can also go back to Bubble Mountain. So options aplenty at the moment. East Meridian, no thank you, not yet. I have other things that are way less time consuming and in logic. So I'm guessing we'll get a waterway check here, because major minor, that's gonna be a major. And then maybe head to wreck ship afterwards? That's just a guess, we'll see. Another super pack. You like to see that? Idle's getting set up, and we do have a wreck ship boss to check. One thing I haven't mentioned yet in the run is all the different types of boss randomization we can have. Now we can have vanilla, just like any standard Super Metroid run. There's also shuffled, shifted, and surprise. Oh, and gravity. That's huge. Both suits, low beam power, but speed, and both suits were pretty close to go mode. Green Bryn paying off big with both suits. So here's our wreck ship portal. I think you want to check this. Yeah, Idle gave it a quick think, but is at least checking an item down here. Missiles with only 40 beam power. Yeah, that's a good grab. So we'll get our first boss check, and what I was talking about with the bosses before, vanilla, we went over that. Shuffled means the bosses can obviously trade locations, or at least two of them have to switch and swap. But with shuffled, say Kraid's here and it's shuffled, if Kraid's in wreck ship and it's shuffled, the wreck ship won't open. Phantoon has to be the one to open it. If it's shifted though, and we go in there and it's Kraid's room and it says wreck ship in the top right, like it does right now, shifted means that boss belongs there in this seed, and the wreck ship will open up for us. And oh, Leslie taking a death there. I didn't see the last save while I was explaining. Hopefully it's not too far back. But if it's shifted, says wreck ship, and it's Kraid down here, that will open up everything. Same with opening up like the Meridia shortcut and the plasma door. Or it could be surprise, where it could be literally anything, anytime, and we could get multiple bosses of the same type. But wreck ship is wreck ship, and it's Phantoon, so we still don't know what it is, but at the moment it looks vanilla. Doesn't mean it's gonna stay vanilla, but it looks vanilla. And Phantoon with 4 tanks and good defense, all these missiles, this will be just fine for Idle. Leslie almost the bubble mountain. There we go. Hopefully we get some health refills here, and double chamber is checked, because we know that's where our progression lies. Goes the Green Bryn, gets us our suits. No way for Leslie Pro to know that yet, though. He has not checked the portal, and it's not the easiest portal to check with the loadout the game gave us. Idle doing a very nice job on Phantoon. The ghost is toast. So first boss down, 28 minutes in. That's not too rare in a lot of these Dash Mystery Seeds. Sometimes it takes a bit. Seen seeds where, you know, the first boss is done in 10 minutes or 40 minutes. Really just depends on the type of seed you have. And this seed, with all the portals kind of wrapping you around in a weird pretzel type of way, 28 minutes for the first boss is just fine. Not bad at all. And there's our second charge upgrade. So we do have full charge beam power now, at least. No other beams. But at least no more 900 shot fights. This will still be like a 300 shot fight for really your mother brain if we're just using beams. So still not what we want, but we do have enough ammo to compensate for a lot of that. Okay, so Idle does not care about the rest of the wreck ship. Feels good with what he has and is just saying peace out. Check you later. With double jump and speed, grapple, and decent ammo, Idle must be pretty decently happy with the loadout. I mean, a beam would be nice, but you don't want to spend a bunch of time searching for an extra beam if you know what you're doing otherwise, and you're comfortable with your own strats. Leslie having a tough time in the Bat Cave. This jump is... That jump takes practice. One tile block. It's not very cool. It's not cool at all. Thankfully, Bubble Mountain save right here. Okay. Idle ready to go to East Meridian now. Have gravity, have speed. Time to go cook a shrimp. If indeed the shrimp is down here. We can never completely know 100% what the boss mode is just from seeing one boss. We get clues from it, and we can make educated guesses, but can't be sure just from one boss. Alright, heading back up Bubble Mountain. Leslie possibly looks like wants to check. Nope, just wanted a little extra health. I thought maybe going to Norfair Reserve, but not really enough health to make that. Yeah, this jump is so annoying. So close. Let's cross our fingers for pro to get that next time. Idle doing some farming with the farm beam. Making sure the fields are prepared. Harvesting all the super missiles. Because we're going to want to plant like 20 of them in Dragon's belly if Dragon's down here. There's also a speed booster, so that'll make the fight a little quicker. Although setting up for Shine Sparks without high jump boots can be slightly annoying. Double jump mitigates some of that. Extra supers, extra missiles. I like the pickups here for idle. Not wasting time running around wreck ship for, the best thing it could be would be, plasma or high jump. But instead, just grabbing extra ammo on the way to make the later fights better. Finding Croc, that's also a long check in Major Minor to go down the grapple when you already have a loadout that you're comfortable with. So nice, hi Croc, bye Croc. Alright, the best hitbox in the game on idle screen. What a frustrating jump, but we got it. Nice job, Leslie Pro. And space jump. So double jump. Thank you for all your help. But now we got triple, quadruple, quintuple, all the jumps. Got all the jumps now. Idle having some fun with the eels here. And by fun, I mean frustrating. Gonna go farming again. That's a good call. Again, beam damage low. Get Mo supers. Now, Leslie Pro gonna be checking our speed item. Might be a beam, might be screw attack. Might be high jump boots, but not gonna find what we want, and that's Varia suit. We know that's over. Okay, it is high jump. We know that's over in Green Bryn. We gotta go through double chamber to get there. So that might be Leslie's next check, going through double chamber to see what's on that side, and I hope he does that. Ooh, more supers. Nice. So yeah, the nice thing about having dash as a starter charge is you don't have to go on a giant ammo hunt to find ammo go mode. But with the beam damage that we have, it's still a good idea to get some ammo along the way on quick checks to make your fight shorter. Now for Kraid, that's not going to matter. We're talking late game fights, as in Ridley and Mother Brain, but... Bye, Kraid. No DLC today. Didn't even have to stand up. Another E-Tank, not bad at all. So we do now know bosses are shuffled. Shoutouts to Kirby Fan in chat. Because bosses, you can see in the top right corner when we went in the Kraid, it said KR for Kraid. And they're just kind of trading houses here. So shuffled, I guess it could maybe be surprise as well, because surprise could always end up happening, but shuffled is most likely. And yes, no Dre, no shifted, so we're gonna have to take the long way out. Leslie Pro finding some good items up here. And those power bombs will help, because gonna need the crystal flash to get out now. Most likely. Dangerous check. Necessary check, though. There we go. Is it timed? Oh, no! Just slightly late on that. That's a heartbreaker. If Leslie Pro had 10 more health there, I think that Crystal Flash would have connected in time. So I have to say goodbye to Screw Attack. Possibly the high jump boots as well, because I don't think we got a save there. And here's the hoping that Leslie gets that double chamber check so we can go to Green Bryn. Because as Idol showed us earlier, that's what's necessary here. We need those suits. But while both players are having a refill and having an elevator ride, just want to say, you know, please follow the runners. It helps and it's free. There's also Iker on tracking. You can follow Iker. Another fun Metroid player. Does plenty of randomized stuff. And again, tracking is huge, so if anyone's watching this in YouTube land in the future, and you're like, you know, I love these tournaments, I'd like to get involved, we always need trackers. Trackers are what get us restreamed. So if Iker wasn't here doing a great job, then these runners wouldn't get their stream back up later. So big shout outs to Iker. As far as portals go, let's see, where's Idol gonna go now? We know Crab Hole is Torian, so that's helpful information for later, for Idol. Yeah, good point. Skipping Waterway again. Maybe feels like he's happy with what he has and doesn't want to take the time to check it. That's my only thought. I guess I could agree or disagree with either decision. Just how comfortable you are with what you have and what you want to get done. I'd probably check it. Because I'd want a little more help on beam damage, hoping there'd be a beam down there. But Idol is moving, so I think he's happy with what he has. Alright, and I believe we checked this portal. That's Main Street, yep. So Idol coming back in. There's another portal at the top of Everest. Not on the right, but in the middle top that we can check. Mama Turtle's gonna have something if he wants to check it, but doesn't. Now that Idol skipped Waterway a couple times, I don't think Mama Turtle's gonna be checked either. And yeah, here's the portal I thought we were gonna see. Kraid's Warehouse could be up here. I don't think we've seen that. Or, yeah, we didn't. We just saw Kraid, not his warehouse. So that could be up here. Oh, LM was Kraid. So Leslie Pro getting the items back and getting Crystal Flash. Gonna have a safety save. With high jump boots and screw attack, I really hope he checks double chamber now. Oh, I know what you meant, quick draw. I just said it wrong. Yeah, Kraid's got to be the other end of the LN portal, because I think we know about everything else there is to know at this point, portal-wise. I'm not positive Idle knows speed skip, but with all the majors that Idle has skipped, I'm guessing that yes would be the answer. Otherwise, you'd want to look for Ice Beam at least. So yeah, yes is my best guess for that question. No high jump boots makes Amphitheater here kind of a pain in the butt, but Idle's getting through pretty nicely. Only took a one hit from the pirate down there. Nicely done. Gonna go check over here to see if we have an energy refill. Or maybe a beam is here, who knows? Morph ball bombs. Well, that's good. That'll make a couple things a little bit faster in Wasteland down there than wasting power bombs, and maybe avoid some lag. Haven't seen Ridley yet, and there's no majors up here, so I think Idle is hoping for supers and gets them. Leslie Pro going back to the save at Bubble Mountain. I don't know if Wave was checked yet down here, but hopefully goes double chamber. Not going double chamber yet. Nice dodge by Idle. Checking this portal. And we do get Kraid. That's a very good call by Quick Draw. You get 2 major checks. There's our energy refill. Get that out of the way. And that makes way more sense why Idle came up here, getting extra ammo for a most likely a Ridley fight, and then the energy refill to go through Lower Norfair. That's gonna help. So maybe we get a safety safe here in Kraid, or maybe Idle's just happy with it and good to go. Nope, feeling pretty good. Just gonna go for it. If it is a Ridley fight and takes too much damage, there's the energy refill outside of Kraid's door here. So that's a good call too. Let's see who it is. It is Ridley. So yeah, looking very shuffled. Still has a low percentage chance to be a surprise boss if the LN boss ends up not being Dragon and repeats one of the other three, but looking shuffled. And Idle doing a very nice job manipulating Ridley's movement. Got him in the 2 early pogos. And Ridley is almost done. And there it goes. Always good to see that explosion. Not a very nice pelican. Hey, there you go. Another E-tank, get by the musketeers and the second set of musketeers. And then you have speed. You have plenty of energy to speed strat Dragon if Dragon is indeed an LN, which is looking like it. Do have a low % chance of that boss surprise, but it's definitely looking like a Dragon fight coming up. I think Idle has played this really darn well. And I'm glad Leslie Pro was able to get out of the hell runs on Bubble Mountain and get to Wreck Ship here. Gonna have a Phantoon boss fight coming up. It's good news to get out of the heated area. And yeah, that health is going to be even more important for the reverse acid dive to get out of here, which is what Idle has to do. So that is huge. Shoutouts to Quick Draw for dropping the knowledge. Always appreciated. Alright, so we get Phantoon fight number 2 on the left, and Idle is heading to what is most likely the last, or a Dragon fight, and it is the last boss for G4. Supers, maybe? Nope, just missiles. But Idle gonna take them, because Mother Brain's gonna take a long time. Mother Brain is not double weak to supers like Ridley is. So, gonna want as many missiles and supers for Mother Brain as possible. Phantoon being a jerk like usual. Leslie has low defense for this fight with just the power suit. But the screw attack will help defensively. And also, even if Screw wasn't there, we have Starter Charge, so that would help a little bit as well. Screw just makes it easier. Oh, but having a tough time in the corner. And we do have Dragon, so we are for sure shuffled in this seed. And good night, Phantoon. GG's to Leslie there, getting rid of the ghost. Get to see Phantoon get defeated twice this seed. Always nice. Idle looking for that quick kill on the grapple. I like it. Phantoon, or Dragon just has to shoot out those gray things, whatever they're called. But nabs them real good. Crispy fried shrimp. Sounds delicious. Now I'm hungry. And after Torian in an interview, I can go get food. Another E-tank for the reverse acid dive, so at least the seed is kind about it. It's like, yeah, we're gonna make you do that, but you know what? Here's 8 E-tanks. So we got your back. And Leslie Pro now with a full charge beam damage, just like Idle. No speed booster yet for Leslie though, because speed booster in both suits are in Green Bryn. So I don't imagine we stick around Wreck Ship for very long. With no speed, but we might. We might. It's tough, you know. It's easy as a viewer to say like, no, you gotta go here, you gotta go there. But when you're in the middle of it, you don't have that knowledge that we get as viewers. And those key hunters making things harder, as usual. But Idle still with enough health here to get this done. I think 3 tanks is the minimum logically for this. Uh-oh. Okay, I think Idle's fine. Please be okay. I don't want to see anything crazy here. There we go. Nice job, Idle. And we're gonna take the Steamboat Willie Room direction out. I think it's a little safer, a little faster. Definitely no acid. And we get another on the way ammo check. Good thing Leslie saved, because the spiky room of death is the room of death for a reason. It's being a jerkopotamus here. Idle, stay living. No Heartbreak Hotel, please. There we go. Okay, so we're gonna get some Wreck Ship checks from Leslie. Unfortunately not finding the Green Bryn portal. So we're gonna see a lot of things that we didn't see earlier, but they're not gonna be anything that helps move along the seat, unfortunately. Maybe some beams and X-ray now, but oh boy, that's tight. But not what Pro was hoping for. That's what can be tough about these seeds. You know, you have an area randomizer, you have a couple different portal decisions to make, and then when you go for it, if you make the right choice, then you're zooming. If you make the wrong choice, then you're going to be lagging behind, and you have no idea what the right or wrong choice is in the moment. But Idle now getting over to our Torian portal at 57, about 58 minutes. And to get to Torian sub-hour in the seed, pretty darn good. Nicely done by Idle. Then we get that nice area rando refill on the elevator. Gotta love that. Alright, power bomb time. We do not have ice, but we do have enough power bombs to where we don't have to worry about coming back for a refill. Gonna have to use 12 of them. We have 15. Metroid Room 1 done. And one more for Metroid Room 2. Leslie getting another pack of power bombs. Low on power bombs. Probably wants to have another chance to Crystal Flash. Only had 3 power bombs going into that room, so makes sense. Still no Varia, so gonna want to make do with what you have. Alright, and we are one more power bomb away from being done with Metroids, except for the baby. And I think Idle did a good job. I mean, no high jump, and just a pea shooter, so baby skip's going to be a total pain in the butt. I think we're just going to take damage here and get eaten quick, yeah. Which makes sense, that'll be faster, then we'll get our health refill. And Idle turning right like a pro, saving 40 frames. One power bomb left. Just enough to clear this room out. Idle wants to save as many of those supers as possible, so we might get a couple of missile refills here if the speed skip doesn't work out. But we're getting close to the penultimate fight here between Mother Brain and Samus. Gonna expend 1 super and 1 more, and we are going for speed skip. Let's go, Idle, you got this. First try. Just for that, I gotta double check and make sure I'm following Idle on Twitch. Not easy to get first try, and even harder to get when you have race pressure on you. Very nicely done. And there's our ice beam. So Wreck Ship did hold some good things, but still not what we wanted to see. Shoutouts to Leslie Pro though for fighting hard through this seed. Just chose the wrong portals to go to. You know, you have 50-50 chance when you come to a fork in the road if it's going to work out or not. Idle took the path down double chamber, Leslie Pro didn't, and that was where our suits were. And that was a big deal. Idle is going to have a pretty long Mother Brain fight here. And has not saved in a while, so keep your fingers crossed for Idle. And it's also going to save those 14 supers for catch-up mode, because you don't want to be trying to dodge catch-up at the end of a super long fight if you don't have to be. Or I misspoke. Leslie did finally go down double chamber, but chose Wreck Ship over a Green Brin. And Green Brin is our suits. But now Leslie's gonna find those. One at early supers, one at Wave Gate, I believe. Oh, and that's good info from Stratlog. I actually knew that Idle ran low percent, and I forgot about it. So, duh, yeah, Idle's comfortable with this. And got a seed on something that is already practiced. And here's catch-up mode, so here goes the supers. Oh, missed one. Don't want to miss any more. Nice job with those catch-up dodges. We do get to see what's down here, though, at Waterway. What Idle decided not to take time to do. And it's just E, so good skip by Idle. Ooh, I don't know about that. That's gonna leave with just the tank. Is Mother Brain gonna shoot another one? No, just injure him. Okay, good. I would have hated to see that ending if Mother Brain went full Jerkopotamus mode on Idle there. That would have been certified not cool. But thankfully the baby's here. But very nicely done by Idle. Thankfully, we didn't get that low chance of Mother Brain just killing Samus at the end there. Gonna go to MB3, and we're 36 shots away from glory. And getting the heck off this planet. And Leslie Perot now right outside of the room where gravity is. Leslie Pro ended up taking a different route than Idle. And it's just one of those things you don't know till you do it. One route had the suits, the other route had some beams and screw attack and high jump. Obviously you want the suit route, but there's no way to know that. So I thought Leslie Pro's been fighting hard in this seed, never giving up. I really love to see that effort. Leslie Pro did a lot of hell runs and showed some good movement in doing those, but also had a tough time with the low energy hell runs, and the Bat Cave jump is really annoying without high jump. That's always an annoying room without high jump. But I think this was a fun seed. Just wasn't too equal, but it also wasn't easy. Idle did a really good job managing his time and realizing when no beams were showing up, just taking the fastest checks to fill up on ammo. And use that to take out Ridley and Mother Brain. So yeah, this is really cool. Now we're going up through Parlor. Let's get our GGs in for Idle, doing a fine job. This was not a jet seed, not the easiest seed in the book, and to get out of there in less than 110, less than 109, very nicely done. So GG's to Idle at a race time, GG finish, I think 108.29. I could be wrong though. But anyway, very, very nicely done. And Leslie Pro now finding the Varia suit. Just a bummer that, you know, Green Bryn was hidden behind Double Chamber, and, you know, there we go. And we have Idle in chat. Idle, GG's, and thank you for coming up for a chat.
Yeah, thanks. It was a good seed, I thought. I thought it played pretty well. I did take
I'd
that
say.
at the X-ray deboost, and one part of me was like, I should be able to do this, and then I was kind of nervous. I thought I might have a movement advantage in this race, and I thought if I spend 5 minutes in X-ray, then I'm basically giving away that advantage, and I didn't really want to do that. But at the same time, if that item is useful, which it was useful, double jump, like if I did need to do those upper north through hell runs, would have been, and even without it, I did use it to get through to that Bubble Mountain portal. So it was a good item, but fortunately, I decided to skip it then, and then find that grapple, and then there was no worries after that.
Yeah, Terminator having grapple was came in clutch for both of you there because you both got double jump.
Yeah, because I would have had a tough decision to make if it hadn't been something easy to get. Like, well, I figured maybe Leslie's not going to get this either, but then I don't really want to leave it behind. Maybe I would have done criteria. I might have actually gone to criteria items at that point if that grapple hadn't shown up where it was. I don't remember where I found that at, but I was probably going to go check. Or was grapple in criteria? Was that the Terminator item you said?
Yep, Terminator.
Okay. Because I think I would have continued on to Bomb, Chorizo, and Gauntlet at some point, looking for some easier items. Or just E-tanks, because I think I could see at that point that Upper North Hell runs were likely. I think I had one portal outstanding. Or maybe that was I think that last portal at Red Tower was the last portal. Or no, I had one portal I hadn't seen yet. I hadn't seen the top of Red Brand. So it could have been Green Brand there, but if it's not, then I was like, oh, it's gonna be Hell runs.
Yeah, and that was the big separation that ended up happening in the race. Leslie Pro decided to do those Hell runs, and honestly did a nice job on them. But you got to the double chamber, and that brought you to Green Bryn, and so you got the suits way early, and then when Leslie was done with the Hell runs, then decided to go to double chamber.
Yeah,
and so I mean that was our big divergence.
If Varia or Heat Shield had been at Upper North Fair, things could have turned out. I mean, that would have put Leslie probably ahead at that point. I was planning. You could kind of tell from my Green Bryn play that I had Speed Booster, and then I skipped both the Speed Check and the the Wave Gate Check, which I thought was a really smart play. It didn't end up working out very well in routing because the gravity ended up being there, and I could have potentially done the East Meridia all in one go if that wasn't exactly gravity, but that is how it is. But I really like the decision to just, I got 102 health. Do I really want to burn all my health on these, potentially die? Or I can go up Green Bryn, get probably an E-tank, come back down, do these checks, and then head to Upper North Fair. Like, I was planning to kind of return to Upper North Fair, but with like 5 or 6 E-tanks instead of, or maybe a screw attack or something, instead of the 3 tanks that I had, which is doable, but pretty rough.
I honestly
liked so then it all worked out nicely.
I liked your routing decisions, and once you had your suits, you're just like, you know what, forget the beams, forget all these extra checks. I'll just pick up the easy miners along the way to help with the Mother Brain fight go a little bit faster at the end.
Yeah, I knew that I could do it without the beams, but I was checking a lot of those easy majors just in case, if there is even one more beam here, if it's Ice Beam, any of those checks. And I did use most of the health. I probably could have gotten by with 1 or 2 fewer tanks, but even in Lower North Fair, I was turning off Speed Booster just to make sure it didn't drop a wall jump. I was still a little bit worried about dropping a wall jump. I was preparing to super those key hunters if necessary, but that all worked out there too.
Yeah, definitely. And I was trying to do my homework on both of you before the race started, and I saw that you run a lot of low percent for Metroid, and I completely forgot about it until the end when someone in chat brought it up. I'm like, oh yeah, this Mother Brain fight's not going to be a big deal.
Yeah,
So,
I haven't completed a low speed run yet, but I've completed a few low ice runs, and it does give you some confidence with those Mother Brain fights.
and
Um,
nice job on the first try speed skip.
Thank you. I had been practicing that. It is needed for low speed, of course, and I had done the math that I was going to just keep trying that until it worked because I think it saves time. Like there's so much ammo. Because normally my plan with speed zep skip is one try, and then just kill all the zeps. Because even if it's technically slower, it's like maybe a couple seconds slower. But I want to say in this particular situation that what was it? I was going to burn like 12 supers and 8 missiles. Like that would have actually added quite a bit to my fight time. So I was going to be committed to that speed zep skip until I got it. So it was nice to get it first try and not have to worry about uh, how much time I'm losing there. Sometimes that can just make the nerves get worse as you spend longer and longer on one thing. That's kind of why I decided to leave that X-ray check. I don't want to get tilted here.
Yeah, I definitely understand that. And then sometimes I lose count, and I'm like, oh my goodness, how far away am I now? I forgot what I was counting. How many more shots is this? So,
Yeah,
yeah,
that's why I
having
like
those extra
saving the
missiles help.
14 supers. Like I can do a few charge shots with the red beam. I'll just wait till red beam shows up, then fire my 14 supers, and I'll be almost there. Of course, I missed one, but it wasn't the end of the world.
Oh, we all do that. So,
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, I think that was a good call. And really well
Yeah,
done
there's
on the Mother
somebody
Brain
in
fight.
chat pointed out the beans were all in like these really terrible locations. Like goodness,
Yeah,
there's no
look,
way I'm going to plasma.
ice at gravity, wave at grapple. That's a long fight just to get wave. Or a long
Yeah,
check just to get wave. And then Spazer, Ret Ship Reserve, and Vanilla Plasma.
yeah. Like let's take plasma. If I had gone to plasma to get plasma, that would have cost me like at least a minute, and it probably would have only saved me a minute on the Mother Brain fights. It's like the best case scenario. It's not even saving you time. It's just you got to go, and
Yeah, and
that's why
Dragon
you pick
wasn't
up
even
all those
there.
supers. And I think I might have skipped. I'm trying to remember. I don't think I skipped any missiles that I saw. I know I skipped some fairly easy ammo checks, like when we did Etacoons. I know I just said no to that. Any minor that I had to go through a door for.
Well, yeah, that
But I
was
think
still
for what
early though, and you thought, there's plenty of time to find a beam to help this out.
yeah, it
But
is
then,
funny though because later on in Wreck Ship I checked the one that I had to go through a door for. So I don't know. I guess my logic was not consistent,
but yeah, it worked out. Once you got to that point, just ready to go, and I don't know if Leslie's gonna. It looks like Leslie's gonna finish the seed, so I don't think we'll have time to get him in for an interview. But
yeah,
we do have time to let his seed finish, and
hasn't even acknowledged in race time, so it might just be totally focused, not paying attention to chat, which is fine. You know,
yeah, I
there's
like.
no rule that they need. It's not like we're playing a best of 3. This would be a problem if we were doing a best of 3, but we're not. So
Yeah, I honestly like the focus.
I think there is a beam. One of the beams is like grapple. Maybe it's Phaser, which actually would be a significant upgrade here.
Wave is at grapple,
Oh, it's even better.
so
That makes the Zep skip easy.
yeah, wave and ice. That's a nice Zeb skip. That's the
I
one most
mean,
people learn first, and then
at
you
that
can
point, I
work on the
expect
other
Leslie to
ones.
start cleaning up the bosses and finish out here. That does not need any more resources, really.
Where did I put my schedule page? My phone is giving me fits here. I just wanted to pull up the schedule to let people know what else we have in store for the day.
Yes, there's a bunch of races today. I think we've been.
Yeah, Sunday's big time. Right now, over on SpeedGaming 4, about 20 minutes into a Mass Hysteria versus Fringo. Break Jake and Beamer on comms. Jestro doing his thing tracking. In about an hour and a half At 4:10 Eastern, we have Zeb against Dirksu. That should be a really good one. DJ Webb and MM2 on comms with Plumps doing tracking. Later tonight, we have 2 evening runs. 7:10 Eastern, Nitro versus Fat Scott on SpeedGaming 4. And then 8:10 Eastern, J-Ro versus Lies on SpeedGaming. Looks like we still need a tracker for that one, maybe. But we'll see. But yeah, we have a lot coming up. And then one more race tomorrow, I think, to finish out the week. But yeah, lots of Metroid today. It'll be a fun day.
Yeah, those are some good matchups you mentioned.
Yeah, that Zeb and Dirksu one will be huge. Zeb had a really good spring tournament.
Significantly underseeded in this tournament. So I think
Zeb or Dirksu?
No, like Fat Scott. I'm talking the next.
Oh, and Fat Scott, yeah.
Yeah, Zeb Dirksu is going to be a good one, and Nitro Fat Scott also. I think Fat Scott's heavily underseeded. Like he could take that one. I mean, Nitro I would give the edge to, but there's.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think Fat Scott is a little bit underseeded. I remember getting a nice butt whooping from him as my welcome to the league last year. He's pretty good. But
he
I think they did well with...
because I want to say he won his first round match after like a reset around 30 minutes in or something ridiculous. It's like,
oh wow.
I mean, I'm sure the thing with that, whenever somebody resets that far, like however many times, let's say it's 20 minutes in, they don't ever lose 20 minutes. You know, they've gained so much knowledge that they can usually make it up in half the time that they spent. So that's always like kind of a misnomer. People are like, "Oh, they lost 20 minutes and they still won." No, they probably lost like 7. You know, like you didn't lose. It's not as bad as you think.
Yeah, if you reset at 20 minutes, you probably lost 10 at the most because of what you know and what you can skip now and what you don't need.
Right. It's sometimes hard to remember what you should skip, but usually you could, like the portal knowledge. You have all that written down usually, and so then you retain all of that for free. And yeah, it's often not as bad as it seems. I don't think he can afford anything like that against Nitro. He's gonna need to be on his A game, but we'll see. We'll all find out together later this evening.
Definitely, yeah. Nitro's a good one too. That's 7:10 Eastern again for anyone wondering, and the next race on SpeedGaming, this channel that I know of is 4:10 Eastern, so in an hour and a half. So I think there's plenty of time for Leslie to finish this seed, but I don't think we have time for an interview.
Probably not
for Leslie, but
and I got to get going here anyway. But hey, thanks Salty for comms, Hiker for tracking. Thanks tournament organizers for putting this on. It's always fun to compete. You never know what's going to happen. Yeah, looking forward to the next round, next Swiss.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for putting on a fun show for us, and best of luck in your next race.
Thank you.
Alright folks, as Leslie Pro is finishing up the seed, probably another 10 minutes or so. No, wait, 2 bosses. Probably a little bit more than that. Just want to take a moment again to thank the SpeedGaming folks for restreaming us, the Dash devs for all their hard work, and the tournament organizers for all their hard work. Tracy, MM2, Kupo, Massasteria, Kip, and the rest of the Dash devs, Papa Schmo, Cassidy, and Derp. On top of the ones I already mentioned. This has been a real fun tournament so far, and we still have plenty more matches to finish off week 2. We have 6 weeks of regular season / Swiss style games for all 42 entrants to participate in. So we'll be getting 21 races a week. for the first 6 weeks, and then the playoff bracket will start. I think everyone with at least a 3-3 record will be able to make the playoffs. And then playoffs are, I believe, best 2 out of 3. So even though there'll be less people running in the playoffs, there will still be a lot of Metroid. So that'll be fun. And I'm gonna have to mute myself for a minute and grab a drink and need to have a conversation with one of the organizers about a later race. Make sure we got everything set up well for you. I'm not gonna leave you yet though, but I'll let you, if you want to stick around, let you watch Leslie go through LN and get those last 2 bosses. So cheer him on. I will be back in a couple of minutes. I just need some water or something because my voice is getting kind of hoarse. And yeah, I will be back shortly. But yeah, keep cheering Leslie on. And there's also another race on SpeedGaming 4 right now that you can check out. So thank you all for watching. We'll talk to you very shortly. All right, folks. So we have Leslie Pro now in Go mode. We don't have to use this channel until 4 p.m. Eastern. So Iker, our tracker, is gonna be here with you, and we're gonna let Leslie go ahead and finish the race on stream. And yeah, you're welcome to watch and cheer him on. Other than that, I have to sign out. I have to go help with my kids. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see y'all next mission.